When the Germans are not ready to negotiate anything with regards to their prices, the Chinese on the other hand are coming for everything. Sit back as I show you this another Chinese offering from a cherry brand. Welcome to another video. Welcome to the Jetour review. Many of you ask yourself, what is Jetour? Well, Jetour is another automotive brand under a cherry group. And we know the Cherry Group is one of the biggest Chinese groups to penetrate the South African market with these SUVs. The Jetour offers two cars, which is the Dashing and the XC70. The XC70 is the one that you're currently looking at. We've been blessed to have spent time with this amazing car. There are two offerings from the XC70, which is Momentum and the Deluxe. The one that you're looking at is the Deluxe model. And I will take you through every single thing you need to know about this car, from the exterior features, interior features, cost of ownership, and what are my personal thoughts about this car. Up front, you have this imposing, mean, and beastly look. The grille is one of my favorite parts of this car. You have your red design elements integrated into the bumper behind the daytime running lights, the Jetour badging, the front camera for cruise control, front collision warning, and all those stuff. I really like this headlights design. I really like them. And you have a front splitter. Should I call it a front splitter? Is it a front splitter? Please comment down below. So overall, the design of this front of this car, I really like it. It looks so good. I'm a young person and I'm into sports car. This car gives a sporty kind of look. You have these blacked out 17-inch rims, which I think blends well with this car. You have this side skirt. Should I call them side skirt? I have no idea. So please comment down below and let us know what are those things. And the side profile of this car, it's good. This car looks so good for a 7-seater car. It does. Coming to the back, it's where things get really interesting. So let's talk about the back. Let's start by addressing the 4-pipe. Is it real? Nope, it's not real. Those are just for aesthetics. It looks good though, we can't refuse that. It seems like this is where every manufacturer is going in terms of their lights design. I guess we might just have to adapt to the new norm. This is where everyone is going. Anyways, the back of this car looks really good. The lights design that go to the sides of the car, I like that touch. It looks really good. You have your rear diffuser there with the red accents all around it to give it more of a sportier kind of look. The rear tail lights with the camera integrated on it. Your XC70 Plus badging to show people that you're just not in any car. XC70 Plus in it. You have your roof rails. I'm not really sure if they are really functional because there is sunroof there, so I'm not sure. Guys, just look at this now. I will close the door and look at the seat. I don't know if it's going to appear on the camera. Just look at this. Just look at this. Wow, that's quite a nice touch. We are inside of the Jetour, and my first impression of the interior is it's quite easily laid out. It's very easily laid out. Like, it's not confusing at all. It's easily laid out, and at the same time, it's really nice, man. This is a quite nice touch, and you can see the steering wheel. And I wonder how does it finally, well, doesn't take a genius to see how the interior is finally. I won't mention the brand, but yeah. So what you get inside the Jetour, it's this leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel. It's wrapped really nice. The stitching on the steering wheel, they feel nice, and every single thing it's inside this steering wheel, so that you won't actually have to dig inside this infotainment system. I'm going to actually tell you every single thing about this infotainment system right now. Let's just finish with this beautiful steering wheel. Guess what the steering wheel looks like? Well, the interior as a whole, I won't mention the German brand, but it's quite reminiscent of the German brand that we all know about. Start button is here. You have this well put together interior. The build material in this, it's quite nice. It's quite, you have this big screen right here pertaining the infotainment system as well as the digital cluster right here. So you have your air vents here, 3 of them. You have your air vents, your gear lever, which I think is really nice, the charger here, the storage bin, the gear selector. Well, it's not the gear selector, it is the selector which you would use to select your modes in here. You have your buttons here, the storage, which, what a nice touch, and as well as the storage right here. You have your 12-volt socket and the 2 USB port, which is type C, and the normal traditional USB port here. Design of this mirror, it's designed really well. You have this selector which opens the sun roof. You have the panoramic sun roof. And let's talk about the seats, guys. The quality of the seats. The Chinese are coming for everything, guys. The quality of the seats, it's quite nice. Have these designs here, which I really think it's actually a nice touch, with a red strip across the interior, the red stitching. The build quality, the build quality is amazing. So I would give the interior a solid 7.5. It feels solid, it looks solid, and it looks really good. The interior, 100%. Let's get into the back and let me show you the practicality of this 7-seater SUV. There is quite a lot of space in here. The headroom and legroom is quite sufficient. You have the leather wrapped steering wheel which has isofix points on it. See, the legroom, very enough. You have your air vents there, storage bin, and as well as 2 USB port, which is great touch. The people who are building this car were so considerate to build this car with so many USB port, and not just any type of port, all kinds of port, the USB type C and the traditional port. The seat in the middle is retractable and you have your 2 cup holders there. This is what I was saying. People who have built this car are very considerate, and the build quality here, it did not disappoint again. It feels very good. There are your isofix points there for a child seat. With regards to the safety features, this car has plethora of safety features including 7 airbags, ABS, ABC, and I'll put the remaining on the screen right now so you can pause and view by yourself. So let's go to the booth and let me show you the 7-row seats and how they work. The tailgate is electrically adjustable. Very nice touch. The boot capacity is 439 liters with third row seats rolled down and 94 liters with third row seats up. And these seats are most suitable for kids, and you can only fit adults when going for short distances. That's what I think. But the third row seats, they're not bad at all, you can easily take them up and down, and there are 2 cup holders there, so which is really a nice touch. Now this car comes with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, and it produces 115 kilowatts and 230 newton meters of torque. It reaches a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour through a 6-speed dual clutch transmission, and it sends the power to the front wheels. The Jetour claims the fuel consumption is 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Now let's talk about the pricing. The XC70 models start at 454,900 rand. The one that you're currently looking at is 551,097 rands. So if you take this car and finance it with no deposit, no balloon payment, at an interest rate of 12% for a period of 72 months, you are looking to pay around about 10,866. Let's factor in the insurance cost of 2,000 rands and the fuel cost of 2,000 rands. So you are looking to pay close to 15,000 rand, which is 14,000 rand 866. Tell me, would you pay that price for this car? I honestly think this is such a great value for money. It is, and I'm surprised why I haven't seen many of these cars on the road. And we can say this is where the world is going right now. The Chinese cars are coming left, right, and center, and the South Africans are not brand loyal anymore. They are moving on to the Chinese brand. They are getting comfortable with buying the Chinese brands. So I think this is such a great value for money. Yep. So yeah, I told you every single thing you need to know about this car from the exterior point of view, interior, and what it cost. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till another video. Peace.